Hey boys and gals, BigBadWolfMoto here, riding on the 40 West in Montreal. There are some people riding the Harleys. A few videos ago, I was talking about the fact that obviously we cannot ride in Canada in the winter because of the bad weather, and on top of that, especially in Quebec, we have this winter tire law that states that all passenger vehicles should have winter tires that are specifically made for conditions like snow and ice and whatnot. As I said, the law states that all passenger vehicles must have the winter tires on, and this applies to the motorcycles also. Now, when it comes to winter tires, we're talking about those tires that are specifically made for those elements that snow and ice, and they have a little pictogram as well on the side of the tire that clearly shows a snowflake. A normal snowflake, not a snowflake like the other ones, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it shows a snowflake on the side of the tire. So now when it comes to motorcycles, there are a few tires like that. I think there is barely one or two companies that make tires like this, but they have a very limited range of sizes and types. I think they have a 19-inch front tire and I think a 17-inch rear tire. And of course this doesn't apply to all motorcycles, just a few. So I guess if a motorcycle was wearing this kind of tires on a winter day and you were stopped by the police, they would check your tires and you would tell them, look, I'm wearing winter tires, what's the problem? The law states clearly blah blah blah, winter tires on a passenger vehicle, so I'm good. So you'd be good. But the problem is that the range is very limited. The tires that this company produces for motorcycles is very limited. Almost, it's so small that it's basically like not worth to bother with. So there you go. This winter tire law came into effect in the year 2008. Before that, I'm not even sure what kind of tires everybody was wearing, but there was a lot of sliding at the lights, a lot of bumper to bumper incidents. Cars would try to start at the lights and they would be spinning, unable to move. So basically, this winter tire law, when it comes to cars, it turned out to be very good and very useful, because it decreased dramatically the rate of accidents. And of course, with the winter tires, all the cars have a lot better traction. But when it comes to the motorcycles, what this law did, basically it indirectly prohibited the motorcycles from getting out on the road in the winter, and specifically from December 15th until March 15th. It's 3 months, but we all know very well that the winter here in Canada lasts a few months more than that. These are a few things I wanted to mention about the winter tire law here in Quebec, and how we're basically quote-unquote trapped with it. But what can you do? I guess if in the middle of the winter there's a day that is about 15 degrees or 17 degrees, like we see many times, Celsius that is, and there's not snow on the road or ice, and you want to ride, I guess you're gonna have to enjoy the beautiful day in another way than riding. And it doesn't look that this law is going to change. I heard that they're even trying to make it even more specific for motorcycles, and even extend the period. Anyway, I guess certain things we don't have a choice, and we're gonna have to live with them. We're gonna go into hibernation, like I said, and in spring we're gonna come out of our caves, get on our bikes, and get on the road, and life goes on. So these are the few words I wanted to say. This is BigBadWolfMoto from Pointe Claire, Montreal, and I'm gonna see you later. Until then, always be safe and happy, and take care, everybody.